it's Megan again. Hope y'all are doing good. I'm excited for today's video. Something I hadn't done before until today. So we're going to be canning whole bone-in chickens. So, like my husband asked me, why in the world am I leaving the bone in when I do can them? Well, I'm just going to tell y'all, the bones make the best broth. So I want that chicken to be swimming in that delicious broth, and I can also use it in soups and things like that. So, as most of you know that do personally know me, we do raise our own chicken here on the farm and process and everything ourselves. So, we keep it in the freezer, but as anybody knows that has had any dealings with freezers, they're not always reliable. It's something that does rely on electricity, so if the power were to go out, you stand the chance of losing everything that's in your freezer. So to at least have a little backup, that's why I wanted to can some of this chicken. So that way I still have meat. Pray to God don't lose everything in my freezer, but you just don't ever know. So yeah, wanted to can some of this chicken, so let's get started. So here's one of my beautiful chickens. This is actually one from last year that I had left over. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the package. We do put these in heat sealed heat sealed bags. That way they are safe in the freezer, and this hasn't got hurt at all. Being in there for a year, there's no freezer burn, no nothing like that. If you are close by and you're interested in trying one of these delicious chickens, just give me a call. Alright, so I'm going to get this out of the bag. Now, what we're going to need to do, we're going to have to part out this chicken to get it to fit in the bag. So I'm just going to show y'all how I do it. I'm not a butcher, never claimed to be. This is just what I do. So the first thing I start off with is I'm going to cut this breast in half, right down the line. Alright, just like that. Alright, we're going to lay our chicken like that. Alright, now we're going to cut our leg and thigh quarter off. So what I like to do, hold a little chicken up by the leg like that. Cut the skin where the leg connects to the body. And just go around. And then you're going to hold your chicken up and you're going to pop out that thigh joint. See there? We're going to pop that out and we're just going to cut right down where that joint was. Alright, there's one of our leg and thigh pieces. We'll do the same thing on the other side. We're going to grab him by his little leg here. We're going to cut the skin where it meets the body. Then we're going to pop the thigh joint out like that. Alright, there's me another leg and thigh quarter. Alright, now we're going to cut our wings off. We're going to go right under the little wing like that. And that's another joint we're going to pop out. We shouldn't really have to be cutting bones at all. You should just cut all the bones at the joints. Wing. Sometimes joints are easier to find than others. See there, I'm cutting bone. I shouldn't be. There we go. Alright, there's my other chicken wing. Now we're going to get these big beautiful breasts off. And I just kind of pull it off of the bone. everything else has the bone in it. I don't really care to have the bones in my breast. So, I just kind of pull it off the bone. Okay? Chicken breast. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to go down that bone and kind of pull the chicken loose. For whatever reason, I ain't figured it out yet. One side's always easier than the other. Alright, made a good cut there. I'll pull that off. Now, some of my chickens I had to split up into 2 jars, but I'm hoping we can get this whole chicken into 1 jar. Because this one was about a 3.5 pounder. Alright, there's our chicken tender. So now we're going to put our chicken into our jar. We're going to first start off with the breasts. Going to put those in first. A little tender. Alright, and I'm actually going to cut the leg and the thigh apart. So same deal. Pop the joint. Kind of feel where it's at. And that's where you cut at. Alright. So now we're going to put us a leg. I'm going to get the other leg. Leg. Going in with the thighs. I'm saving the wings till last in case we don't have room for them. You know, I'm not missing a whole lot if I miss the wings, so. Just kind of shove it down in there. Alright. There you have it. A whole chicken in a jar. Minus the wings, of course. So now what we're going to do, we're not going to add any liquid. This chicken's going to make its own delicious broth. It's going to make its own liquid, so no reason to add water or anything. We're going to need a teaspoon of salt. Any seasonings, if you want to add them, garlic, rosemary, basil, anything like that, you can also, you know, put that on top. I did a few with rosemary in them. And we're going to process these under 10 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes. And then I'll show you our finished product. Alright, y'all. Finished product. Canned chicken. It made its own juice. You can see it there. So that's going to be great this winter when I go to making chicken and dumplings, chicken noodle soup, chicken stew, anything like that, because those bones are just going to pull right out. The bones make the broth great. So I'll pull the bones out and I will have ready cooked chicken in its own broth. So I already have most of my chicken broth that I need. Excellent way to preserve your chicken. So whether you raise your own chickens or you find chicken on sale at Walmart or wherever, at your local grocery store, this is a great way to preserve it, to have an easy, quick meal in the wintertime. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a little something. If you're local to me and you're interested in trying one of our fresh chickens, all you gotta do is shoot me a comment, shoot me a message on Facebook or wherever. Be happy to hook you up with that. And anyways, make sure to watch more videos, and I'll talk to y'all next time.